Well, good day. What we have here is a 2009 Dodge Ram 2500 diesel. It's got a ABS light on, and there's lots of videos on the net with ABS light on, park brake light on, with related speedometer issues. This one doesn't have that. All it has is the ABS light, so there's something wrong with the ABS. So I started digging into it, and I found out what the problem is. I thought I'd make a short little video here just to let you guys know what was wrong with this one. This is a Canadian truck, so there's lots of rust and things involved with this, so I had to do quite a bit of soaking with the PB blaster and WD-40 and whatnot to get the rotor off, but I got it off, and here we go. So I'll just bring this over here. Gotta set it up so you can see what's going on. Okay, so I just have things kind of loosely put back together here. This was never off before, so I've marked it. I've marked it here, and I just got one of these little pens, and I just put a dot there and a dot there and marked it, so it'll go on in the back in the same spot. This one, there's two large bolts in the back here, 24 millimeters each. I just got them hand tight, so I'll pull this off. This was the first one I looked at, and I just lucked out and found the problem right away. So now this brake caliper is fairly heavy. So you don't want to let it hang by the brake line. I made up a little hook here. And just hook it through. And it just hangs there. Now there was the little spring clips that go on the studs here that hold it on. I just used a pair of pliers to pull them off. And then this just pulls off. And then you can see here, I don't know if you can see it in the video, but the inside, this inside surface of the brake rotor has worn a groove in this speed sensor line here. This is your wheel speed sensor, and I think that this line is not supposed to be right here. It's supposed to be routed back here like this. And somehow there must have been a piece of ice, or maybe a piece of rust has flaked off the wheel when I was backing up or something, and caught this line and dragged it out here where it could be exposed. And it's basically worn it about 3/4 the way through. So I'm going to replace that line, and hopefully the ABS light will go out. It looks like it'll be a fairly simple fix. So I just wanted to let you guys know. I'll go get the part and finish the video off when I have the new part. Okay, here's the speed sensor we're going to take out. There's the damage to the speed sensor there. Just take it's a 5 millimeter Allen wrench. I've already taken this out once, so it makes it easy to display on the video. So it's a little difficult to get out of here. What I did is just be gentle with it. I just got a pair of needle nose pliers and just wiggled it back and forth like this for a little bit, and kind of back and forth like that a little bit, until it came a little bit loose, and then I got a screwdriver with a bend on it. I was able to just clip it underneath, get it hooked underneath, and it was just able to pull out like that, and that's that end of it, comfy. And there you can see there's not a whole lot left of that there. So, and then these things just these little rubber protective things, they just clip off of the brake line. There's one there, and they're just on like that. You just pull it off, and then up here right there is where there's a connector there. Just give me a moment. An electrical connector. Behind there. There we go. So just expose that. Okay, here's the electrical connector that needs to come apart. And here's this little red tab I was telling you about right here. So to get that off, you just flip it up, and there's the bottom part of that red tab, and you can see I just get my my little awl, put it underneath that, and then just kind of push the tab up, and the tab goes up. And that allows you to push this to get the connector apart. That's pretty easy. There you go. Okay, got the new part here from the dealer. I'm about $100 poorer now, and it's exactly the same. I just put a little tiny bit of white grease around that connector there, just to provide a little tiny bit of lubrication for it to go in, and so that it comes out when it has to. So we'll just put it in, just give it a wiggle and push at the same time. Oh, it slipped right in there. Put this thing underneath where it's supposed to go. Put that on there, that looks better. Okay, get our little Allen wrench here, put it back in. You can see I've got it rooted, the rooting correct this time, so hopefully I don't have this issue again. There we go. Okay, I can just leave the rest of that dangle there for now until I get the rotor back on. So what I'm going to do, I'll just back this up a little so you can see what's going on. Line up our dots. I think just before I put this on, I'm going to hit it with a little bit of brake clean. Doesn't feel like there's a lot left of it. Wouldn't you know it? Just in case there's any fingerprints or whatever on there. There we go. Okay, so I'll just tighten those up after. I've got this connector in here, and then we just have to clip it on. I'm not sure if you can see that. I'll just bring it a little closer here. Pretty much just reversing what we did before. Clip those on. There we go. Okay, back to the connector now. Connect it back in, push the lock down, push that back in there, and we're pretty much done. So I just have to finish tightening up the brake caliper here, put the wheel back on, and we're done. I hope that helps you. It's a fairly simple job, and anybody with a little bit of knowledge should be able to do it. Thanks for watching.